It's the holidays, and you know what that means. It of course means that you get to celebrate, but more importantly, it means that it means a lot of planning for your company. The holiday seasons are the perfect time for your company to attract more customers and grow in sales. But it is also a time when you need to show your employees that their work is appreciated and that they are part of a whole. Merry Christmas. As you probably already know, my name is Bogdan Mihai, and I'm here to tell you about how much easier your life can get using the Microsoft Suite. I am more specifically talking about Word, Excel, and Access. You may wonder why they would be particularly more useful during the holiday season, and I will make sure to show you why it is important to master these programs. All of these programs have helped me and my company get through the holiday season, and I find it important to let you know how to also take it easy during these times of celebration. Now, with no further ado, let's get into it. Starting with Word. There is one and only one feature that I keep coming back to because of how useful it is. I am of course talking about the online form. In one of my previous videos, I mainly focused on the customers when I talked about how useful that form is to make. It helps customers give you feedback quickly and without having to make them complete a long questionnaire. However, there is another reason that I have discovered this tool to be amazing for other entrepreneurs. During the holiday season, there is no doubt that your company will do something to celebrate. Usually, I and many other entrepreneurs think that organizing a party or a potluck between work colleagues is a fun way to make everyone closer and let your employees know that they are appreciated at your company. However, I remember overlooking just how much organization that would take. After deciding to do that event, simply figuring out who brings what and on what date seemed so hard because of the large number of employees I ended up having. It also became bothersome that I had to constantly exchange emails with each of the employees to make sure that there weren't only one or two people that bring actual food while the rest bring drinks and plates. During my first time organizing that, it was a nightmare. However, the next Christmas period, I remember about the online forms that we let customers fill to give us feedback and thought, why wouldn't I use that to my advantage? As you can see when visiting our final project part of the website, there is an example of what I produced to help me organize the event. Just let me get it. Right here. It is just asking simple questions like when they will be attending and what they will bring, but sending this to each employee and getting to have the concise information not only saved me time, but it also helped me notice quicker when a lot of people would ask for the same thing, like bringing the same dish to the party. In the end, using the online form helped me make the upcoming parties a great success too, and I'm glad that I learned about this neat tool that Word offers its users. Excel was the second most useful tool for me during the Christmas period for our company, since it helped a lot with analyzing the data. Indeed, sometimes simply looking at what data we have gathered for this holiday season wasn't evident. We know that it is during these times that people tend to buy more, to either give it as a gift to someone or just to treat themselves after a long and tedious year. We also are conscious that we need to be ready for it here at 3D Easy. So we tend to try and observe the spending tendencies of people during the holidays. We ask either our employees or just the customers that feel comfortable sharing this information with us. With that information, we intend to plan our sales accordingly, and maybe make certain special types of promotions. This might also help us choose and propose a new type of product for the customer that fits the theme of Christmas, that will attract people's attention as a present to give during this season. However, just having the data and looking at it isn't very evident. I remember during the first year as an entrepreneur struggling on how to analyze data, while all I did was putting that data in a table and looking at the numbers. This was a problem because I couldn't think of anything on time because analyzing the data took so long. Fortunately, I have found a solution for that. Excel offers plenty of ways to analyze your data. As you can see, again, from our website in the final project tab, the pivot table and chart, what I'll be showing very soon. Right here, the pivot table, the thing you can see me circling with my mouse, and the pivot table. Yeah, the pivot table and the charts, sorry about the long silence, make everything more visual and help the entrepreneur grasp what the data means more quickly. This also helped me plan regular day-to-day business with the company, like the shipping plan to the customers. Indeed, although my company plans to ship everywhere in the world, some destinations maybe aren't that worth shipping to because of how far they are. Indeed, these shipping costs can be very heavy, and if the customer is forced to pay the heavy price for the shipping of the product, they might reconsider it and simply not buy the product. This is why it is very important to know important data like how far we are shipping to on average. Although you could get to use the same analysis tool as the ones offered by Excel and on other platforms, I believe that Excel is the most complete program for that, and at the price it asked by Microsoft for the whole suite. And if you know someone that already has Excel, because if you already know someone that already has Excel, if they let you use it, you get the advantage of the program for free. Most people already have Word, PowerPoint, or Excel installed on their computer. So if they do, it is likely that they also have the other program of the Microsoft suite. So if you haven't already, I would highly recommend that you learn how to use all of the tools that Excel has to offer for analysis, since it might help you know how to plan projects for special times of the year like Christmas. Finally, and certainly not least, there is Access. If you do not know what Microsoft Access is or does, I would highly recommend that you pause the video and first go and listen to our previous video that discusses everything that you should know about Access, which you can find on the link right here on our website in the Access tab. Scroll down a bit and you should get the video right here. Okay. Now with that out of the way, I will explain why Access is very helpful for entrepreneurs like you and me during the periods like Christmas. I am sure that you know that Christmas is the best period for you to become visible. Indeed, with the immense shopping and presence research that customers will have to do, they are bound to find your company more easily, and therefore might be interested by what you offer. This can result in you getting many more customers that buy from you and sometimes are even loyal to you. If you have a subscription service like my company does, you might find it useful in keeping your customers' information in a database for future analysis, like I mentioned previously. 3D Easy offers a subscription program for customers with new ideas and plans of what they could be printing with us sent to them monthly. So it's crucial that the information is easily accessible so that we can analyze our customers' behavior and recommend them ideas according to what the data shows us. The best place to store that data is Access. As you can see, again, from our final project tab in our website. Final project. And you should scroll down a bit right here. The information is cleanly introduced with the already existing data in the main menu, as you can see on the left, with the holiday season orders being introduced in the main menu. I'm even able to combine or separate my holiday customers from the rest of the data. It is especially useful since the holiday customers might have more interest for what you offer to include it with the other. Also, I can make a shortcut to any data from my main menu, as you saw right here, which, as I mentioned in my previous video, is extremely useful for finding all the relevant information at the same place. With Access, storing your data becomes far cleaner, and when you get new customers, especially during holidays, it will become increasingly easy for you to analyze the data and grow your company. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this Christmas holiday special video where I explained what tools I found most useful in the Microsoft suite during the holidays and why they will help you too. With that, I'll wish you a Merry Christmas, a soon to be Happy New Year, and a happy ho 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 holidays. Thanks for watching.